Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Westby here. That was kind of in the way. The snow is gone! It was super snowy yesterday on the first day of March, and I slept overnight and woke up and there's no snow. So just like that, we're good to go. It was like 5 days worth, so it took like 5 days to melt, right? We need to get ourselves going this spring right away. I am not going to go... That's not where I want to be. I'm not going to go after... Yeah, that's all seed. Oh, wait. Wait, we don't know where it's going to unload, do we? There we go. We're not going to go after the cows right away. Because I don't have the time. We got to get things going here. So right away we get some lime going. Got to get this guy filled up. Because we got to get spreading lime, and then we got to start digging right away too. Some of the fields that we have here. So we get the nice lime application chart here coming up. %, filled on one thing. 21. So that means it's going to take 10 of these things to fill it. This thing holds a lot of lime. Which means hopefully here... Can I buy 8 more right away? Okay, good. It did stick it right next to it. So I have a feeling we're going to need quite a bit of lime. I'm not going to buy... So what can we plant already? We can plant sunflowers already. I kind of want to diversify a little bit, but at the same time I don't know how much land we're going to need for the animals once we get the animals going. So I'm not sure I want to do that quite yet. That's a long save here. Really long save here. Hopefully I didn't break something here. Might have to pause the recording here. Alright, I know the time is different. I know there's little things like the def tank is still out in the middle of the yard again. I had to revert the save. The reverted save went back to February 1st. So I had to go back through winter and got back into March and tried again. It didn't save. It broke again. So I had to revert the save again. I ended up uninstalling a mod that I had used when I set up this map. There was a mod for starting in spring. It should shift, right? There we go. Yeah, so it's only going to need a little bit, right? So if I turn it on, so it shows that we're getting our full rates, right? It also shows that it doesn't really need that much. But anyways, there was a start in spring mod that was installed so that we didn't have to worry about starting out in the fall time. And it worked great. And then there was an update that fixed some things, and I think it actually broke the save or something with the saves. Generally, they say you don't need to have it installed once you start or once you get back around. Why does it sound like... Oh, it's in like an automatic mode. Here I thought I shut it off, and apparently it just kept going. I guess I'm gonna do this by hand for a little bit. I don't know if I want to do it by hand. Like, I remember in the past that the AI for this was horrible and would waste things like crazy. Apparently this needs a little more lime. So I wanted to do this little field, just kind of get her going. And then I was going to get the other tractor with some sort of cultivator or disc. I haven't, probably the cultivator. Yeah, now it's shut off. I don't know why I wasn't shutting off before. I'll start digging this field up, and then I will continue liming stuff. I want to see if the AI works. So I'll bring you guys back and just kind of show you whether it works or not, right? But getting lime on the fields is definitely going to help. And then getting fertilizer on them is going to be a huge help. But don't worry, guys. We'll get our animals going here. But I just want to get some of this spring tillage done and get some things set up, because I don't want to end up like we were last season, where we're taking off crops and it is, you know, winter time. There we go. Took a little bit of that off. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go up and down here, make passes as we go, and start working some stuff out, right? Oh, it's good to be digging up land again. Been trying to work out a little bit of a plan for how I want to put the fields in. Been thinking about it. I think we're going to put some sunflowers in, just to kind of change things up a bit. I thought about doing canola as well, but if you do canola, where is it? Canola is something you plant in August. It's a late one, kind of like wheat, so we couldn't put it in right away. I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna plant the wheat, or get the wheat that we have. I've been trying to decide how I want to do it. So technically these you can plant soybeans in and get soybeans out of it. So I thought about doing a couple sunflower fields. And if this is all soybeans, we'll probably do all corn down here. Maybe we'll just do corn all through here. We'll get a bunch of corn going. So this is soybeans, this is sunflowers. Maybe we save some of this for like wheat canola, which means I wouldn't have to dig that right now. I could just kind of let it be. I'll dig this field for now, but that's kind of what my thoughts are at this point, is maybe kind of do things like that. The AI seems to be working pretty good. Doesn't seem to be wasting as much as I've seen it in other times. Oh yeah, it's going to be under here, isn't it? So you can see the pH levels of what it needs to be. I really probably should reset these levels, or get money-wise, but figure out, you know, what we're spending, but honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. It's going to tell us that we're not doing as well as we could, but that's okay. I did buy some more lime over here to fill it back up, just because it's our best option, probably. I made one round, plus a little bit more, and that field over there, so, I mean, the amount of lime I have over here is not going to be enough. I'll probably have to buy some more. I I'll have to get this field dug, and I'll probably have to work on getting the fields over there dug, because that's, I mean, sunflowers is what, one of the first ones we can put in? Yeah, we can start planting sunflowers if we want to. And I think we're going to want to, so especially to spread out some of this work. So we'll get some stuff planted right away in March. And then, you know, once April hits, we can start putting some early corn in for sure. Getting our silage stuff in. We can start putting in soybeans. Oh wait, the soybeans are going to be after the wheat mostly. And that's kind of how we're going to do it. Maybe we'll put a field of oats in too, so we can have a little bit of straw afterwards. I haven't decided. Sometimes it's kind of nice to diversify, and you know, we can always put some of those items into... You're not blocked. You'll be just fine. You're going to be blocked in a little bit because you're going to start hitting the drain down there. You guys are getting bigger. You were just tiny little cattle before. You're actually starting to look like cows. You're 8 months old. And your health is still 0 because I can't quite feed at the rates I need to. I'm not putting in TMR yet, so something we'll figure out. I don't know where this guy's going. 'Cause you need to be over like half a path there. Okay, I guess dig it that way. That was weird. So, yeah, maybe this one, instead of doing canola, maybe we'll do wheat. Or not wheat, we'll do some oats on this field maybe. Might be a good field for oats. I don't know. But yeah, he's going to totally get stuck on this pass here because of that right there. The vent for the tile system. So, and I'm going to end up digging in those hay fields we had over there. I think we're going to end up making some different hay fields. Oh, he did get adjusted there. That other one that popped up blocked, I think, was the other. No, it's this guy. I don't know where he's going. I don't think he knows where he's going. Honestly, with the amount of things we have going on, there's a part of me that thinks we should have another big tractor. 600 horse. That's a big boy. And a rock picker. And another cart. And you are stuck. Oh, you ran right into it. Huh. Nice job. I applaud you for your abilities to mess that one up. Yeah, I'll just dig right up to it. We fold it quick. I think I can get past it once it's folded. We'll just kind of go past. Or not. I'm horrible at this, apparently. I'm trying to sneak by as much as I can, but it's not working as intended. Alright, there we go. Fold her back down. Nobody will know the difference, right? Except for everybody that was watching. But you guys won't tell anybody, right? Look at that. Hardly anything missed. Rehire the worker. And everything's good to go. Just like that, we've got most of it dug. Sweet. Alright. This guy's going to run out here pretty quick. But, yep, I'm going to keep liming all the fields, and we'll see about getting some sunflowers planted, I think. Which means I'm going to have more seed to buy. Nice. Just what I want. Well, there we go. It's another field dug up. March is slowly disappearing for us. We really only need 2 fields dug, right? Because we're going to be planting sunflowers. Actually, we just started planting sunflowers. but I figured I would dig ahead a little bit. I've been spreading lime ahead of things. We got this field done. Got the field in front of us done. 86, and then what? 87's around the corner. That one is also spread with lime. So really, we don't have a whole lot left to lime. If that's what our goal is, try to get everything limed over there. Basically, we're going to be set up for the next year or two. We shouldn't have to spread lime on much if we don't want to. Obviously, our wheat fields over there are going to need a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. We're not worried about it at this moment. I think it's a good idea if we put away the cultivator for now, or at least set it aside. And I think I'm going to continue liming with this tractor. Ooh, came onto the road, kind of funny there. I'm going to switch this over to the lime machine, spreader, and we're going to spread some lime over there and continue working on that portion of it. There's a part of me that really wants to buy some more land. I think that would be a good move for us. I think all it's going to do is just make us more money. But if I go here and I go to farmland, right? So this one would be a good option. That's only 193,000. Like, we could get that. Since 1.2, that's a nice big field. That one's $1 million. That's a pretty good sized piece of land. 800,000. If we were to grab this one, which isn't a bad idea, that one's also $1 million. So, other than this one for 200,000, we got some of these little fields here. That one's 200,000. That one's 200,000. So, I mean, these little fields here we could utilize those. The cool part is, if we go here, oh, actually no, those aren't planted yet. So we may end up buying them, if possible. We might end up buying it like after they've planted stuff. Does that mean let them do all the work and then come in and swoop up the profits? Okay, I do have all that picked up there. So I'm going to start buying and delivering some of our lime up here. But if they get that stuff planted, we've got wheat to sell, we've got straw to sell, and then we've got soybeans to sell. And soybeans, the price just keeps going up and up. So I'm going to try to take that into early summer if possible, because I think that's when the best price is going to be. And then we can make the most of it. So this is going to be our next field to do. Honestly, I'll probably put it over here. We need 8. There we go. Oh, I went around the tree. That's unfortunate, but we're going to need quite a bit of lime, so I'm not even worried about buying that many units right there. Not so keen on pushing that stuff. But we'll let they keep filling. See here, this guy here is planting sunflowers as we go, and so you can see we put the fields together. If you can't see, just one giant field now. This was a path that for some reason the cultivator took. I have no idea why. It just decided that it was going to go off into that field and start digging it up. So there's a path dug up that I'm not exactly happy about, but what are you going to do, right? So I'm going to fill this up. Let's see here. I don't think this guy... Nope, he doesn't have a course loaded. So we're going to create this job. Working on this field here. I made this gap better, so I'm hoping this works better. So we got this field. Before I was doing both fields together, so I'm okay with that happening. And run at 58.4 feet. We're going to generate it. Shouldn't take that much to generate. The downside is you gotta go halfway down the field in order to get to the point where it starts. Let's see here. That should be the last container full, right? Yeah, right there. We'll back her up. I don't think I've, oh, blocked by an object. That would be the other guy. Let's hope that disappears. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to go save him. He's probably blocked by a tree, if I had to guess. This thing doesn't seem to have the power that the other one has for pulling this guy around. Well, if you look here, it only needs half a 0.375. So this actually, pH-wise, is not bad off. Like, it's not going to be... Well, that section needs a lot. Oh, we are facing the wrong direction. What do you know? Yeah, I put this strip in here to hopefully separate the fields enough that they don't decide to go together. And it seems to be working. Looks like the other guy is still blocked. So this guy's going to go. He's going to start spreading. Maybe solid. Oh, it's that. I'm not exactly sure why it's dug up past there, but that is an issue. But it's something we can work around, right? Drop the planter down. Let's see here. Let's get as close as we can. That's it's pretty close there, right? There we go. Fold it a little bit. Send it through. Start her back up. Just like that, we're good to go. We really haven't lost anything. So, we get this guy going again. Keep that fertilizer rate going. Looks like it's going to run out of seed before fertilizer. That works for me. Why is there green in the middle? That you can see he doesn't actually make that corner there. That's not ideal. Oh, there's a section that didn't get dug. Well, that's nice. I did not notice that. Oh, apparently this is digging it up. I didn't expect that either. Well, it got planted. Can't complain, right? Alright, we're gonna let this guy keep going. And I'm just gonna have to watch this guy and make sure fertilizer keeps rolling and we can get that sunflowers planted and carry on from there. Oh, look everyone, it's snowing. Oh wait, no, it's just lime. Lots of lime on the fields. There's definitely a lot of spots that get missed, but that has something to do with precision farming. As soon as it finds a spot that, you know, it thinks already got limed, it doesn't keep liming. It'll shut that spreader down right away. So I think I'm gonna leave the planter sitting out for now. We're going to be needing it once April rolls around anyways, I think. What we do need is that guy right there. Ah, there's the disc. I was gonna say. There was no disc in here, and I knew where the cultivator was. That's not gonna work. Sorry, Combine. Didn't mean to bump into you there. There we go. That should work, right? There we go. So we got our soybean, or not soybeans, we got our sunflowers in. They're all planted up ready. I don't know who put that shed there, but somebody put a shed in the way. I actually wonder if that little tractor there couldn't run the roller. What is the roller rated for? No, I didn't want to go there. Alright, I don't know which one we have. Which one do we have? We've got this one, which is rated at 125 horse, right? No, I don't want to sell it. Is that the max? No, that's the bottom end. Okay, 125. 160 horse. I probably wouldn't pull it. Alright, not a big deal, right? Alright, so let's see here. We need to create a job. We need to go down to this field here. We're going to do 2 headlands worth. I'm going to cut that down to there. We're going to generate it. It's going to generate a whole lot of places. Where's the starting point? Why is it way down there? I don't know. There we go. We'll just take the road this way. But, like I said, sunflowers are in. We gotta wait for April to do anything else. It looks like it's gonna rain later today at some point. I'm on the last field that needs lime, other than the wheat fields. Once we take the wheat off, we're probably gonna put wheat, or we're gonna lime those as well before we put. I want to say sunflowers now. Soybeans. So yeah, I said soybeans when I want to say sunflowers. Now I want to say sunflowers when I want to say soybeans. Apparently the two are interchangeable, even though that's the furthest from the truth. Completely different setups. And completely different plants too, obviously. Alright, we'll get this roller set up here. Drop this roller down. Just like that. Hire our worker. It's only got 3,100 waypoints to hit, and look at that. We're already 15 points in. Perfect. Look at that. We are ready to go. But yeah, this guy's spreading lime. We got this big field to work on right here. Big field. But if you look, you can see this guy's filling this in. I guess we could lime the hay fields here if we wanted to. These look like they definitely could use some lime because it should be green like this. So they're going to need a little bit of lime put on them. As far as nitrogen goes, they should be set up decent. When we put corn in, and what we're going to be putting corn on these fields here, those will be set up for nitrogen as well then. It's just going to be, I was thinking oats across here. I thought about putting oats in just for some more straw income, and then the soybeans that we're actually going to have to spread fertilizer on. And I think we've got things set up well enough that we're going to do it this year. We might even get the sprayer going. I'm thinking, if you look here, corn we could start putting in, soybeans we could start putting in April. We'll probably focus on getting the corn in first. So those will be the next fields that I will dig, although the oats fields could also be put in if we wanted to. Or, I've been going back and forth. Either we put oats in, we've already got the seed for it, or we put canola in, but that would be for next year. So that's why I'm thinking we put oats in. And if we put oats in, then we can get the straw. Plus, like I said, we already got the seed bought. So that might actually be the better option. Now that I think about it, oats would probably be the better option. But, like I said, we're going to have to get some digging done. Well, do we have to dig? Now that I think about it. Where is our seeder? It does have direct seed. We are going to have weed problems, but as soon as this guy's done, I could come back in and start seeding the oats. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to give that a try. So I think we're going to finish up the episode checking out that and seeing if the oats will work. This guy is just going to keep rolling, and it's going to take a while. We may end up having to get a second roller, but the smaller roller definitely works a lot better than that big roller we were running. It doesn't miss all the spots in the uneven ground. So, I'll bring you guys back to see if the oats can be directly seeded, just like it says. Alright, time to find out if this actually works out. So we got a field here that... Oh wait, this field's been dug already, hasn't it? Alright, let's go on to a field that hasn't been dug yet. Just so we can find out what's going on here. The downside is I'm not sure if we have enough time to get through all this, because this is a smaller seeder compared to our planter. So we're going to have to go to here. And you are not supposed to be doing anything right now. So we'll create a new job, field position. We're going to hit this field right here. I'm going to drop that just a little bit. Alright, had this happen before. Create a job. There we go, generated it. For some reason it doesn't always tag it right away. Alright, break her out. This guy's, I probably don't need to, there's some line bags there. I'm sure they'll be fine. So we'll start it up, drop it down. Yep, looks like it does cultivate. So I can tell it to do that. Cool, so that saves us from cultivating. That saves us a big step here. Ooh, vehicle running costs. We get hit with that again. Keep things going. We're probably going to have to purchase some more seed. We're probably going to have to bring it over with the truck. I'm guessing this is going to take a bit of an investment in seed to do this field, these couple fields. So the goal is, like I said, we're going to run oats on these three. Let me switch to here. These three fields here. So we got sunflowers here. We're going to run corn across all these fields for silage, CCM, all that kind of stuff. And then these fields will become soybeans once they get changed over. If we look at timeline here, so it looks like the oats mature very quickly, so we can get those harvested, and we can probably throw wheat back in on these fields here. And then we'll have our wheat for next spring. I think that's how we're going to do it. Basically, we'll run oats and then wheat on the same year. And then soybeans the following year after we harvest. That's the plan. We get some more cash flow coming in with a couple different items, and I think we're going to purchase a little bit more land. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure our equipment can handle more. It's possible if we get another tractor. We may have to get a bigger drill or a second drill possibly. Planter, corn, soybean stuff, or corn and sunflowers and stuff like that. That planter is more than capable of doing that. I'm not too concerned about it. It's the seeder, that isn't exactly the best size-wise. I mean, it's small. But like I said, luckily this one also does the cultivation portion. It's a no-till drill, which saves us a lot of time and actually a lot of money on making this work. So that's where we're at with things. This guy's just rolling right along, quite literally. He's got, a decent chunk, but there's definitely quite a bit left here that needs to get rolled, and these guys need to get rolled. But it looks like, well, wheat doesn't come up until May. So we're not going to be harvesting in April here. We're going to be putting corn in and seeing about possibly getting a sprayer to knock down these weeds to better get, or to better our yields, basically. If we can make the most out of the land that we have, I think we'll be golden. At least that's the hope. The nice part is we've got one of our loans paid off. This one, though, we've got quite a bit left to pay off. We've got 52. We got like 4 years left. 4 years and 4 months left on this loan. So we've got some time. And we haven't got cattle yet. But we've got so much spring stuff going on, I think we're going to wait until summer. We're going to get the cattle going in summer, and then we're going to push towards getting milk production. So next episode, we're going to finish up our planting, get all that figured out, and probably get into harvesting some wheat and some straw. And we're going to make some money, right? So we can put it towards cows and all sorts of things. Cows and land, I think, is where we're going to be at. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with how much land we have, so I think it's time to start progressing into a little bit more land. And we'll have to see what happens. So with that, guys, thank you all for watching. Until next time, as always, take it easy.